January 20th, 2004. Jesus the King.
Brothers and sisters, sing praise to the Father, whatever the circumstances of your time on earth. Your Father in heaven is entitled to your loyalty and love, your devotion and your allegiance. Let all creation sing praise to the Father, and let it begin with you. I worshipped the Father in every circumstance of my life on earth, and I assure you that I knew hardships, tests, and physical deprivations. You, dear souls, are not the first ones to suffer during your earthly exile. Do not feel that you are in some way singled out for harsh treatment, because that is not the case. Sit in the spirit of calmness and review the history of your world. It is only actually in the last century that humanity began to think that their time on earth should be devoid of suffering. People prior to this time expected suffering, and they rejoiced in all that was good. They did not blame God when difficult times came. They were humble and accepting of every earthly experience. This is what I want for you. This is the approach that assures not only salvation, but happiness until you are called home. Rejoice in our hardship? You ask incredulously. No, my children, I do not expect you to be at a level where you can rejoice in hardship and suffering. But I would ask that you accept hardship and suffering, and do not blame God. I would ask that you spread peace to all, and set an example of acceptance and faith. I want this for you. I want you to tell yourself that your hardship and suffering is an opportunity to give something to God the Father, and that is your loyalty and faith. Say often, I trust you, God. I offer you my pain in the spirit of acceptance, and I will serve you in every circumstance. Brothers and sisters, it is this prayer, this attitude of humble and meek acceptance that makes great saints. I will show you. Study me as your guide. Study my life. Read about my life in Scripture, and you will see my humble and meek approach to souls. Did souls scorn me for such a countenance? No, my brothers and sisters. Good and holy souls saw that I carried heaven within me and were drawn to me. Good and holy souls, souls hungry for the Spirit of God, followed me from town to town and awaited for me so that they could be close to me. It will be the same for you. Souls will be drawn to you in their hunger, because they will sense that you carry the only bread that can fill them to satisfaction. I am using you, dear ones, to spread me. I want to be felt in every room, every car, every place where even one soul rests in loneliness and spiritual deprivation. You will enter, and I will be there. I will fill the room, the car, the place, and souls who hunger for God will feel my presence and give thanks. So do not curse hardship. Do not blame God for the pains and sorrows in this world. It is through your acceptance of these things that you will find your soul illuminated with the light of the next world.